Hello, my name is Ash, a counselor in training. This is my Relatable study podcast for individuals who need help studying for their NCE, CPCE, and other related counseling exams. I'm going to go through many questions from multiple resources and make the answers relatable to both you and me. So get your listening ears on and let's get studying. Most therapists agree that ego defense mechanisms deny or distort reality. Rationalization, compensation, repression, projection, reaction formation, identification, introjection, denial, and displacement are ego defense mechanisms. According to Freudians, the most important defense mechanism is A. Repression, B. Reaction formation, C. Denial, D. Sublimation. The answer is A. According to Freudians, the most important defense mechanism is repression. Freud believed that repressing emotions and memories will continue to operate unconsciously and will generate anxiety and psychological tension over time. Where immediate anxiety could be avoided, the internal conflict still remains unsolved. This is according to Freud's ego states when it comes to defense mechanisms. According to Freudians, the most important defense mechanism is repression. What is the second phase of the client-provider relationship? The second phase of the client-provider relationship is the working phase. During the working phase, the client will evaluate and identify specific problems and issues and develop insights to learn ways to effectively adapt their behaviors. During the working phase, the provider will also assist the client in order to work through feelings, which include anxiety and fear, and foster new levels of coping mechanisms and self-responsibility. Together, the client and the provider will develop new ways of approaching problems and is the primary goal of this phase. Oftentimes, the client may be resistant through this working phase, and the provider may utilize different communication techniques to help the client move forward. Suppression differs from repression in that A. Suppression is stronger, B. Repression only occurs in children, C. Repression is automatic or involuntary, D. All of the above. The answer is C. Suppression differs from repression in that repression is automatic or involuntary. For example, if I don't want to think about tornadoes, I will suppress the thought of tornadoes by not looking at weather apps, not looking at the sky or the changes in the clouds. I will suppress all my feelings towards tornadoes. Whereas repression, I may repress certain memories in order to cope and move forward in my life. I actively have to think of why I suppress my thoughts and feelings about tornadoes because that memory is so repressed and it's automatic or involuntary. What is the final stage of the client-provider relationship? The final stage of the client-provider relationship is the resolution or termination phase. Usually, termination and resolution phase begins from the time that the problems are solved to the actual ending of the client-provider relationship. The client must focus on continuing without the guiding assistance from the provider, and the client will need to utilize their coping skills, approaches, and behaviors by themselves. This termination and resolution stage can be very difficult for the client and sometimes for the provider as well, and can cause varying emotions that the client may have to work through, and they may be reluctant to end the relationship. An aggressive male who becomes a professional boxer because he is sadistic is displaying A. Suppression, B. Rationalization, B. Sublimation, D. Displacement. The answer is C. Sublimation. Sublimation is a defense mechanism where individuals turn unacceptable ideations or impulses into socially acceptable behaviors or actions. Just like this individual is doing. He has aggressive behaviors, but he was able to become a professional boxer through sublimation. And that is all 5 questions for this episode. Thank you for listening. Keep calm and study on.